We are at it again. We are at it again.
Hey, here we are again.
We are here for another round of foolishness. We are here for your. Oh, am I hearing a bit of an echo? What am I hearing?
How's this happening?
How's it happening?
Where is the echo coming from?
Why are we echoing? Okay, that sounds better. Okay. So we have week laughter, and we have a lot of laughter. So I'm not even going to waste any time. If you don't know us, we're just going to go ahead and do the rounds.
That's it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these dark internets. My name is Garcia. Girl. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. We have replays of this show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you to Radio Regent for that. We tape live here on YouTube every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to join us live. We love it when you join us. Yes, and of course, follow and subscribe to Not Your Typical Girl Talk on YouTube and on Instagram. Telly, what's up, girl?
Too much foolishness, child. Too much. Hey, everyone, it's your girl, Telly. I'm also here with my girls, the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. Y'all, there's a lot of foolishness going on our planet. But thank God we are here to let you all know what is going on. We're doing all the dirty work, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Sheba girl, tell the people who you are. You're welcome.
You're not even wrong. You are welcome.
You're not wrong.
The things we actually go through to vet these clips and the things we share in our group chat, people, you just don't even know. So you are welcome. I'm Sheba. They call me Sheba. I'm the final member of this amazing crew. And let me just say, this first segment, listen, okay. In a segment we're just calling Introducing, here we go. So I'm gonna read some things. So for those of you who couldn't quite get what was happening, that is the Congo's first deaf rapper. So this rapper is MC Baba. So the Congo, I'm gonna go to the comments. You know what? I'm actually gonna read my comment first because that's the one that shows up when I go to the comments. My comment was, I worked really hard to get on the guest list of heaven, and in one moment, I'm now going to hell. No ma'am, no sir. Next comment says, literally most deaf.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's Def Jam Records. It's Def Jam Records. It is.
Okay. The next person says, who else took a nonstop first class flight to the comment section? This person says, Say what you want about his rapping, he ain't gonna hear ya.
Facts.
Fair.
The next person said,
So,
that one seagull at the beach trying to get your last chip.
oh, that's true.
Okay, the first person said, first let me say this, God is amazing for blessing this man with his talent and opportunity. Now that's out of the way. The music industry is clearly no longer about talent.
Facts.
The next person said, he signed to Def Jam, question mark.
Yep.
The next person said, riding the bus straight to hell just by reading these comments.
Well.
The next person says, he's not deaf. His rhythmic timing is too on point. He's just capitalizing on the fact that people love listening to BS these days. And the next person said, can y'all post the lyrics? I can't find them on Rap Genius. I'm trying to learn this for karaoke. Sir, ma'am, sir. You guys are artists. For those of you who do not know, Telly and Chrissy are actual artists. They sing, they have music. Shout out your music on all the streaming platforms. Let them know where to find you because you guys sing.
Yeah.
We're not as good as the Congo's finest.
I mean, yes, we
don't wail it like that.
We've done some pretty cool things with artists because Telly and I, our thing is harmony. We like to harmonize. We get to do a lot of that with different artists, and it's fun. So here is my thing. And one of the comments you did read, Sheba, actually was the same thing I said. And then I thought maybe someone is behind the camera keeping the beat so he knows when and how to at the right time.
That's a lot though.
But it is a lot. And here's the thing. First of all, if he is truly deaf, the Congo is exploiting this young man.
Oh yeah.
So that's a whole. I know. I'm trying to look at this seriously. I'm like, you know what I mean. So I'll do that. Second of all, there are lots of people out there that are deaf. I know there's that actress. I forget her name.
Oh,
she was very famous in the 90s.
Yeah.
And she played like a detective. Like she was on a crime show, and she was deaf, and she was on this show, and she would speak
and sign language
and sign at the same time as well. But you know, she very talented. My question is this: just like, okay, you're deaf, that's fine, but why is that the sound you're making?
I guess because he can't hear himself. If he was, he can't hear the soprano-ness. He's clearly is singing too high. He's trying to be like Mariah Carey levels. Like, sir, drop it down to like, Barry White levels.
Oh dear.
Drop it down. I mean, he can't hear himself though to drop it down. Maybe someone can sign language drop it down.
I don't know. I'm very like, this is full on exploitation.
Yeah, like, I mean, they put this poor kid. They know very well what they're doing. They know that one of the commenters said this is pure someone's gonna, this kid up front.
Someone's making some money, and
people are clicking on this because it's, who wouldn't want to click on that headline? Congo's first deaf rapper.
Yeah, and I think
MC Baba. That will get anyone's interest. To think, well, how does it sound?
I think the song is called Tatundum.
Tatundum.
What? I'm done. What?
I don't know what else to do. You know what, though? I'm curious. Oh, no, we can't play, though, because I don't want us to get any more flagged than we already are.
Yeah.
You know what, yo? Whatever the comment section said is accurate.
I'm done. I'm done.
We're gonna keep it rolling.
Just keep it pushing. Okay. In the next segment, we're calling broke ass. I'm just gonna get to it.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass niggas. So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth to you.
Okay.
Well, there's some good news to that for those of you on the radio.
Oh.
What this headline was is TikToker who used N-word during cooking video and refused to apologize has been fired from her job. And this is the statement. If I can make it larger, let me actually screenshot this here and make it larger on my actual screen, because you'll be surprised at some of this, because the audacity of this woman. We at Roth of the Carolinas want to address a recent incident that has caused concern and upset among our stakeholders. A newly hired employee made inflammatory remarks on social media that do not align with the values and beliefs of our company. We want to make it clear that these sentiments are not a representation of our organization, and we do not condone or support such behavior. As soon as we were made aware of the situation, we took immediate action to pull the employee from her assignment, which is not directly with any client of ours, and the employee in question is no longer with the company. We are owned and operated by African American female and immigrants-owned business. Handled this situation as quickly as we could. We want to assure you that we are committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and respectful work environment where all individuals are valued and respected. We understand the importance of upholding our principles of equality and understanding, and we will continue to strive to create a culture of respect within our organization. We appreciate the support and trust of our community, and we are dedicated to earning back any confidence that may have been shaken by this unfortunate incident. Thank you for your understanding and continued partnership. And just as you guys are chatting, I'm going to look up what this organization actually does.
So she used the N-word, and she works for a Black company. Okay, girl.
Yeah.
How dim can you be?
Obviously dim. Here we have a woman wearing an apron.
Trying to be like Nora Smith.
Yeah, trying to pull off some trade wife-ish. And then you're talking about, broke ass ninjas, and it's just like, there was no reason.
Yeah.
She couldn't have said those broke ass men.
That's all.
Why didn't you say that?
That's all.
Why
did you throw the N-word in there?
Yeah, like,
why?
She really truly threw herself into the pit.
She put her gun to her own head. This is all you, ma'am. This is all you. You could have used any other word.
And then, rather than just say nothing and not apologize, you decide to come and make a non-apology to dig your grave even deeper.
With the American flag on her chest.
Of course, because
she's patriotic to her country.
America.
And just to let you know, her name is Lily Gaddis. Gaddis.
It's a horrible name.
So, nothing serious. That's her name, Lily Gaddis. I have nothing to say about Lily.
Not one thing. Lily Deadass. That's I could say that.
Well, I'll say this. I hope that young people will see what happens when you decide to act like a damn fool in these streets.
Will she be the last? No, she will not. There will be other fools that follow in her foolish footsteps. But I'm glad the company did the right thing.
Yes, and that company was a home health care company for the elderly and disabled in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I believe her position was in marketing. She had a marketing and sales position that she no longer has. So, well, there's that.
Oh dear.
I mean, go with God, Lily. Go with.
No, God don't want her.
I'm done.
God don't want her.
I'm done.
We
move on. In a segment that I'm gonna call "Not My Child." This one, as a mother of a young girl, was very hard. And I want to hear you ladies' opinions about what we are about to see in Not My Child.
Tell me. I'm over here guessing. Tell me. Here. What the hell is this? I'm gonna be crying all that work today. Jesus, help me. Oh my
So for those of you on the radio, what happened is this young 16-year-old decided to record her mother's reaction of telling her in the car with a box that she is pregnant. And that was the cries of the pain of a mother who had put so much into her child and feels as if she failed. As the mother of a daughter myself, that is exactly how I would have felt. I would have absolutely felt as if everything I've done is for naught. It is one thing when kids were getting pregnant at 16, 30, 40, even 20 years ago. But the advancement in medicine, in contraceptive, is so vast that this young lady recorded her mother's pain and put it on the internet for clout. That is as cruel as it gets. So those are my comments, ladies.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw the clip, and the fact that she filmed it really thinking that this is a flex, like my mom is happy. No one says Jesus help me as a form of praise.
Right.
Most people say hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, whatever, but this woman was bawling as if she just lost a child, which she did.
She did.
Her daughter is completely gone right out of kidhood to womanhood. That's it, ma'am. You are now having a full-on baby. You're going to have a full-on little human that you are going to have to take care of. And we all know she's going to try to push this baby now on the grandma because she's going to say, I'm too young to take care of a baby. But of course, she wasn't thinking about that when she made it in the first place. Either way, I feel horrific for this woman. The way how she cried, this is not a flex. This is heartbreaking. To see this woman, the look on her face, she's devastated, she's shaking, she's looking at the ultrasound, looking at her daughter and being like,
and crying harder.
Crying even harder because it's like, yo, kiddo, I had you 16 years ago, which is not a long time ago.
No.
And now you come before me with this pink box, thinking of this cute pink box with a baby in your stomach and a picture of it is going to make everything sunshines and lollipops? No, little girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is a nightmare. I feel really bad for her. I do. That poor woman. No, this is not a flex.
So yeah, this is what I have to say about it. So and anyone that's grown up with either a black mom, a black aunt, maybe you had a black nana or something. The one unique attribute of black women is how we display sorrow. When a black woman cries, everyone wants to cry with her.
The whole damn world
actually
cries with you.
like when I know I have to go to a funeral for, you know, someone that's in my family or a black person, I have to prepare myself, because as soon as I hear the mother or the aunt or grandmother cry, that's it. I'm broken. It's one of those sounds. Like I almost cried listening to this woman cry, because it's very reminiscent to a black woman mourning. In reality, like this is how it sounds. And to know that the young lady continued to record it after she saw how her mother was reacting, she should have stopped that and started to try in some way to comfort her mother. Instead, she sat there, recorded it. And I thought, I wonder if she recorded the reaction of telling the boyfriend or the man that she's pregnant.
Oh, of course not.
Did she record that?
No, because the boyfriend, she came and find him. He's gone.
And that's why the mother's crying, because the 16-year-old who probably has a 16-year-old boyfriend is definitely not going to be there to help raise this child. Because if he was, he would have also been in the car.
That part.
She seems like she's on her own.
She's on her own.
That part. Because and somebody coming from a respectful family, this would have been a sit-down conversation between the two families, right?
Yes.
His mother and father and her mother and father, right? This would have been respectful.
Right.
You know, the kids have come together. They have this thing. What are we going to do as families to support them? Because this is a decision that they're making. That is how that's done respectfully. The fact that she created some cute little pink box and set up her phone to record her mother in the car. Do you understand? Like, I pray that they were home when she did that, because the energy it takes to drive. And now the mother's mind is in a whole different place, and all the things that could happen. Let me tell you something. As a mother, I can say to us mothers, we can give our children too much. That young lady has clearly been given too much.
Absolutely.
To the point that she simply doesn't understand these actions that I don't know why I'm having a feedback of my voice, but these actions that she's taken, how detrimental that this is. And she can't get this moment back. Let me tell you how many times this video was shared. So this video was on B. Scott's page. This video has been shared 7,002 times.
And counting, I'm sure.
Yeah, because people take that, put it on their page,
and it's gone.
Just on one page, just on one platform, 7,002 times. She doesn't get this moment back, and for her mother to learn such private information and have that go viral, it's absolutely horrendous, and it speaks to the immaturity of this young lady who's now about to be somebody's mother.
Yeah, and again, just to remind our audience, we're not talking about, you know, a girl in her 20s. We're not talking about, you know, someone that just turned 18 or 19, went to college. Like, we're talking about a child. 15, 16 years old is a kid. A child.
Who's about, I'm done, actually. I'm actually just getting more irritated. We're done. God bless the mother. We pray for her. We send her nothing but positivity and strength and love, because she's clearly going to need it to help her child raise her child, because that young girl shouldn't be anybody's mother right now. She has a lot of growing up to do herself. God bless you, Mom. We're with you. We're praying. Okay, now to the Caucasoid. Every week they bring us, you know, into their world, and we want out. We want out of the group chat because it's becoming too much. In a segment that we're calling Washcloth, I mean, here we go.
Do you use a washcloth?
No, me either.
I think disgusting. Am I scrubbing my body with a washcloth?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I know. I think we're.
That is like a UTI waiting to
I think
happen.
we're in the minority. I really do. No, I think we are.
People use washcloths?
I think so.
Like for their body?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, what are you washing your butt with?
My hand. I mean, like, what? I would never. I would never.
I'm crying.
Would never do that.
No,
I'd burn the wash.
Last week it was them not washing their hands when they go number 1 and number 2 and number 3. Now they're not using a washcloth on their dirty ass body. What more? No one asked to be invited to this chat in the first place.
I want out.
What more? What else do the white people want to tell us? What more? What more? And how come these girls all look like they're from Colorado?
She would burn the washcloth,
Right.
but not
Burn her hand.
So she's not going to burn her hands?
Burn your hand. She's using her hand to wipe her ass and using that same hand to serve food.
How does this? So you're in the shower and you have soap and you just take soap and put it, and then you take.
I'm assuming that I've never done it before, so I'm assuming that's how it works.
Okay, so my thing is this.
I like
right?
washcloth.
I don't know about y'all, right? But most people, because I see people in the line at Shoppers Drug Mart buying loofahs.
Yes. Also an
Buying,
alternative to washcloth.
right, yeah. Buying those, exfoliant washcloths. Like you see it.
I have both. Yes.
Right.
Works
You use
well.
like, especially when you really, summer is here now. We all want to make sure that we
you
got
get
that
brush
glow.
and you
So yeah,
Yeah.
we use brushes
skin
to
turns
back.
red.
We're like we're doing the most to
Listen.
exfoliate, right? Get rid of the dead skin.
And you use a washcloth.
How else are you getting rid of the dead skin?
But you know what? This reminds me of Serena
They're
Williams and her
rubbing
husband.
water over their body. Sorry,
So
Telly, but
remember Serena Williams and her husband said that he never knew what a washcloth was until he met Serena Williams, which means he was probably also using his hand.
they just
He had
and
to rear
if they're not
him.
using their hand, they're remember it
Oh,
was
that too. Just standing, the water from the soap from washing their
The
hair. They just
shampoo.
let that run and cleanse their body. They go number 2 in the bathroom, in the shower. Remember that segment?
Like, why aren't we cleaning? Like,
What else?
when you clean
Girl, they just said that they don't think that they think they'll get a UTI.
but this is okay.
That's what they
So,
think.
what do they think we do with the washcloth after we use it?
They must think we fold it back neatly, dirty and wet, and put it back on in the.
Have they ever heard of the lawn? Like,
No, they don't think that that's cleansing enough. I guess they wash their clothes in the laundry, but they won't take a washcloth and put that in the laundry.
and then you use it a couple of times, then you throw it
You
out.
throw it out.
And then you buy another one. Like when I travel and I use a loofah, that doesn't
You
come back
travel-
on the
No,
plane
it
with
goes in
me.
the
I use it for the
garbage.
week and then I throw it out. And you get
Okay.
another washcloth when you get home.
Okay.
But I don't understand how washing with your hand.
It's
the better
cleaner
alternative.
than using a towel. You want to burn the towel.
And they're talking about UTI. Do they know how UTIs are passed through?
Clearly they
Usually through the hands.
It's a dirty.
Okay, so we're done. We want out of the group chat. We appreciate you for
There's like
trying.
an emergency button you can press to like
We just want the.
beat me up, Scotty.
We appreciate you for trying to bring us into your world, but we want out.
It's a different world, like worlds where it's like a cleaner world. A world where
we
they're not
need-
talking about not washing their hands, not using a washcloth.
Yeah, we this is a lot.
I will.
So-
I will say.
Yeah, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
I was just gonna say I find it strange that people are out here with kitchen cloths and cleaning the hell out of their counter, but they don't want to clean the hell out of their body.
You know. Yeah, well, there's that. We're just done. We're gonna actually do a little break because it's been 4 interesting segments, and then we're gonna go into the next 4. So, Carcia, talk to the people. Talk to the people. My God.
Yes, everyone. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. Thank you to Radio Region syndicated through iHeartRadio. Our show plays every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern time on the internet radio. So be sure to check us out. Thank you again to Radio Regent. Check us out on our socials, Not Your Typical Girl Talk. That would be YouTube and Instagram. And of course, make sure to watch us live Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'd love to have you aboard. Make sure you subscribe. And moving on to the next story.
Okay.
Oh,
This next one here. Last week we did a segment on braids. Somehow this week we have found another segment on braids, but this braider has taken it to a next level. This is like next level braiding, probably not like next level. And we in a segment that I have called Braid Me Up, we're going to see the unique way that this braider gets things going. All right, braid me up and go.
Niggas sharp bro. Oh my niggas sharp bro. Cover face like Nagaja. Get feel like but we know they cut. Sit up boss them tap. Pass for the shit rababa. Oh my your rababa. Feeling good banana. Music give me permission to enter a space. Anyway, anyhow, you know say you go feel me. Music give me permission to enter a space. Yeah. Anyway, anyhow, you know say you go feel me.
Well, yeah.
Auntie Garcia, can you please explain to those on the radio what in the hell we just saw?
Yeah, so what we were watching, basically, a young woman sat down in the chair at looks like the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
The woman has braids in her hair. She does have, the front part. Hairline. She has a receding hairline.
Yeah.
So the front of her hair is not very full. There are no braids there, just braids more so farther off. So it looks like she's going to sit down and get a frontal installed. That's what it looks like, because the stylist starts drawing on her forehead, measuring where the hairline should start. He's putting numbers like it's a whole equation, a whole puzzle. Oh, he draws the line on the sides. So you're thinking, okay, he's going to make a custom frontal to perhaps glue or sew onto this woman's head so it looks seamless. That was what we all thought. Now, things go crazy when he starts taking some free form, like kinky hair and gluing it to the front of her head, pressing it down and gluing it. So it just looks like an afro basically on the front of her head. She's still got the braids.
Yep.
She's still got the braids.
Oh, yeah.
And then, which makes no sense whatsoever, he starts lining up that fro, y'all. He starts making sure it looks like LeBron in 2012.
Oh, not 2012.
Like lined up.
Lined up with the kids at school.
Right. So think about it. She's got a fade going on in the front.
With braids.
With braids going on halfway through her head. And then he starts taking her hair and being like, look, wow, you look great. Look at... And the sound you heard was the receptionist at the front of the salon looking and having this shocked look on her face that this woman's going to leave the salon like this? And then after that, there was a whole bunch of equations from all over the screen.
I'm just going to go to the comments. I'm okay. So the first person says, don't worry, sis. I'm on the phone right now with the police. That is correct. It was criminal. The next person said, I was out here trusting the process. Now I have trust issues. The next person said, all the work only to get a wrong answer. The next person said, the math wasn't mathing.
No.
Person says, this is why math will always be useless. The next one says, it says, I really truly wanted to believe that the end results will be good. The next person said, wow, no, he should go to jail. They said, the next person said, all that geometry for nothing. Next person says, is this a prank? Question mark. We have probably the same question, sir, ma'am. And the next person says, this is the generation that needs it the most because of their edges are all gone. But they didn't put anything there. And this one, which is going to end it all, is my man found the square root of her hairline. Don't kill me now.
You know what's weird though? Funny enough, I got my hair braided, and I don't remember seeing Garcia with the geometry set to figure out my hairline. I didn't need any pubic hair on my head to create the hairline. So I'm not sure where he got all that hair from. But the sister needs to go and get some glue be gone or something and remove that hair from her head, because only Jesus knows where it's from. Listen. Girl needs to sue that pubic man. Sue him. Get your money back, boo boo. If you're in Africa, you have some of the finest braiders in Africa. Girl, you can do better than this. Get a frontal.
I really thought that it was going to be a lace frontal that he was going to put down, and then it would look seamless like your hairline, right? Like it would look like
a real hair.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do. Because why else would he be writing equations on her head with a ruler and
chalk? And
it was like, what is it? Pythagorean or Pythagoras theorem or something. That's what it looked like on her head top. Like he really saw something amazing, and he put pubic hair on her head top, just like
he put pubic hair on the woman's head and tried to shave it down to make us think that it's not. Sir, we know what it is. Just girl, get your money back fast.
I said what the comments said. I have nothing. This one here, we don't have a video, but I have a picture, and I'm going to read an article. But before I read, the headline says, publicized to the world, I impregnated my mother. Man after marrying his biological mother. So this here is a man from Zimbabwe who has recently married his own mother after getting her pregnant. And I'm sure you want to hear the rest of the story. So I'm going to read.
Okay. We really want to, for our viewers' sake and our listeners, yes, they need to hear this haunted story.
Okay. A Zimbabwean man has married his biological mother after impregnating her. According to a report by a Daily Express, the pair, who claim to be deeply in love, have taken their unconventional relationship to the next level by getting married. The mother, Betty, I'm going to butcher her last name, but I think it's Mbereko, 40. Hold on. This woman is 40?
40.
Hold on. Are you seeing this woman's face?
A little bit.
That woman's 40?
No, she is not 40. Hell no. What?
She's 40?
Okay. So I am older than her.
I'm older than her.
I'm older.
We're all older than her.
She's 40?
She's 40?
Okay. So the mother, Betty, 40, from Buenaze in Matvingo, is 6 months pregnant for her 23-year-old son, Faral Mabeko. This child will be, so the child will be both her son and her grandchild.
Oh my God.
Betty has been a widow for the past 12 years and has been living with Farah since the death of her husband. Of course she would, it is her son. Betty confirmed the pregnancy and explained her decision to marry her son, stating she did not want to marry any of her late husband's younger brothers who she claimed were coveting her. She expressed that after years of struggling alone to support Farai's education, she felt entitled to enjoy the benefits of her hard work. Look, I struggled alone to send my son to school and no one helped me. Now you see that my son is working and you accuse me of doing something wrong. Let me enjoy the products of my sweat, Betty declared to the village court council. Farah also defended their relationship, asserting his readiness to marry his mother and pay off her bride price. He stated that he was prepared to complete the bride price payments that his late father had not finished. I know my father died before he finished paying the bride price, and I'm prepared to pay it off, Farah said. He added, it is better to publicize what is happening because people should know that I am the one who made my mother pregnant. Otherwise, they will accuse her of promiscuity.
Girl.
Promiscuity is the biggest issue here.
I wish it was promiscuity. Girl, let the world think you're a hoe, because that's a lot easier to digest than you being with your son.
I mean, incest is up
come
there
on,
with
man.
bestiality.
Come on. What? And this woman is 40. That photo,
How old is the man?
Is he 23? The
23.
What? And this is in Zimbabwe?
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God. The deaf rapper,
Zimbabwe.
the hairstylist.
What an interesting country.
And
Zimbabwe
now,
is.
oh no. Oh God. What? What does one say?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
She went to the council. Clearly they have a problem with it. Like, ma'am, you got pregnant by your son. Let me enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Yeah, that's just no.
Ma'am.
That's a no.
There was no one else.
No one else in Zimbabwe.
There was no one else in Zimbabwe that she could be with. She didn't want her late husband's
She didn't want
brothers.
the late husband's brothers.
She wanted her son because she put her son through school by herself and he has a job, and that's her reasoning.
Well, you know that saying,
mothers and their sons.
And we're done.
A lot of people say that if women could get away with it,
women can marry their sons, they would.
They would. So this one did.
She did it. She's trying to start a trend, it seems.
No.
So, ladies out there, with your husband, if your husbands are a little too close to their mamas, it's time for you to start investigating. Because no.
Okay, we're done. We're gonna stay on the trend though of mothers and son, and I said a little prayer, and I might have cried inside for this son in a segment that we're simply gonna call Cover Up. Here we go.
This is how one of the mothers showed up to their kindergartner's graduation. In this day and time, all I can say is, at least she showed up.
We're gonna play it again. We just play it again because we need to. I need you to take a full view. Let's play it again. Here we go.
This is how one of the mothers showed up to their kindergartner's graduation. In this day and time, all I can say is, at least she showed up.
And Auntie Christina, if you could then just
Yeah. So what we're seeing here, it's a green screen from TikTok. So what the gentleman is referring to, there's a little boy that's graduating from, I'm guessing from kindergarten. And they blocked his face, which thank you, Lord, that you did that. Beside him is his mother. Now, the issue is what his mother is wearing. So she is wearing, first of all, she looks like she's about maybe late 20s, 30s age, okay? She is wearing a tank top, a crop tank, like cropped. Not like cropped, like, oh, you know, when she lifts up her arms, you can kind of see her stomach. Cropped. Okay? Like a bathing suit top.
Yeah.
Okay, like a bikini top, maybe, right?
Like a sports bra style.
Right, sports bra bikini top. And then she's also wearing low-rise Daisy Duke denim cutoff jeans that are not zipped up, so it's unzipped. So her belly, her stomach is out here on these streets.
And so are butty cheeks.
And the Daisy Dukes are cut in the shape of your underwear, so
Panties.
like panties. So the back is showing her
whole
bati lip.
butty lip is on
what we
full
call
display.
in the Caribbean, we call it bati lip,
Full display.
bati crease, bati, whatever you want to call it.
Her whole butty is out.
Her bati jaw,
butty jaw, butty lip, butty crease. All of her butty is outside.
Showing at this event meant for children to graduate with some sneakers. Nike.
That was the only good part of the outfit. That was the only
thing of the outfit.
I liked the Airs. I liked that.
But that's what she was wearing. So.
And then she must have ate some steak or something before that because she looked very full.
Well, I mean, we didn't let them know that her jean shorts were also unbuttoned. So
they were unbuttoned in the front. So her gut, her stomach is out.
Maybe she thought it was the cookout. She didn't hear the words kindergarten. She heard cookout. And she thought, that's what she thought. Look, y'all, I've never been to any graduation where my mother showed up like that. Or I've seen anyone's mother I've never seen anyone show up to any function that's formal like that in my little life. I don't know if you ladies ever have, but I have.
Never mind. I've attended several graduations for my own child.
Yeah.
And
no,
I've never seen other people.
I've been to, okay, so, and this is of no, like, you know, I'm not being mean or anything to anyone, but I've been to the most ghetto cookouts.
Oh yeah.
Some of the most ghetto. And I have not actually seen a woman go this far in the way they decided to show up at the cookout.
Let alone a
child's graduation, like
with other parents.
Right. This was the time for her to take out her cute summer dress. This was the time for her to take out, I don't know, the cute leggings and heels or something. Even honestly, at this point, if she wore a full pair of jeans and a cute t-shirt
at this point,
with a cute handbag, I would have been like, go ahead, sis.
Sure, that's she's covered up. And I don't know if she wanted to catch.
What was she looking? Yeah. What was she looking for at the graduation?
Looking for a new daddy. New zaddy.
A stepdaddy. Or maybe she was looking for. Is it a daddy? Maybe she don't want a stepdaddy.
Looking for a zaddy, baby.
Daddy?
This girl she went fishing. You understand? She's on the hunt. Looking for a new pop up for her baby. She knows why she wore that.
Yeah, it's awful.
She knows why for her son. Ladies, your son's first love is you. Your son's first image of what a woman should be, how she should dress, how she should walk, how she should talk, how she should treat people is you. This is awful. This is absolutely disgusting. I cried for that little boy. Like you said, at least they covered his cute little face, and this poor child, but her face is just out there. A lot of her is out there. Her body, her legs, her stomach, basically, like her whole body. I don't even know.
Everything's on display.
Listen, other than walking down Lakeshore Boulevard for Caravana, I don't know where that outfit would have been.
Where else would you wear that? Where else?
And even for Caravana, again, it's a pass, because if you are wearing that, trust and believe, you probably have some cute feathers in your hair or something as a festive.
It's part of, like, expect that outfit there because it's part of the whole rhythm, and that's fine for Caravana and stuff and Festival. But this is a child
event,
graduation. Kindergarten is what, 5 years old? Why are you dressing like this in front of a 5-year-old, man?
A 5-year-old child.
5 years old. That's the outfit she chose. Like, she woke up that day and
Said,
said,
yeah.
yes, I'm going to put on this top that barely covers my boobs and my body lip out a door and my big thighs out a door.
And the
I'm
idea
going to march
that-
up to Zion
Right.
with my kid.
And the idea
Come on, man.
that she boldly standing there taking
Boldly!
pictures with her kid.
Kiddos!
And I'm sure that the photo was put on social media. That's how this guy got the photo and was able to comment.
She probably
on
has the
it.
full thing on her Facebook, and she's very proud. Look at my son, he graduated, y'all. I'm like, girl. And now this poor boy, that's it. That photo is with him for life.
We're done.
Like, if she's wearing that for his graduate kindergarten, what's she gonna wear when he graduates from high school?
Nothing. She's going to be naked.
She's gonna be in pasties.
What's she gonna do? Stop, like they have little streamers, and she gonna
Yeah, because that's where we're at. Because
spinning.
Yeah.
Spinning.
awful.
He's graduating from Howard University. She's there. I was like, girl, you had one job.
And you failed.
And then that time he's graduating, Michelle Obama just happens to be reading the speech to all the graduates from Howard University, and there she is with her tatas out.
I just
Before Michelle
feel
Obama has to be like, who the is this woman?
I just feel that
pasties.
that outfit is exactly, it's for Caravana, it's for the cookout at at the park or someone's house, or it's for a teenage girl going to her favorite concert at Coachella or something. That is not what you wear.
I want my picnic to try to wear that outside. I want my picnic to try to wear that.
My child would never.
I want my picnic. She was
Never.
I want my picnic to wear that.
My nieces know not to show up looking like.
You come outside
No.
like, no, Jesus.
They would be like, no, we've got to go. We've got to go home first because Auntie Garcia and Auntie Telly won't see us. They'll look out the window and then close it back. They know better than that.
Yeah, we're done. This last one, it gets better or worse or whatever, depending on how you see it. In a segment we're calling Like Me, there's someone had a question that they wrote into a radio show, a podcast to talk about, and let's hear what they had to ask in Like Me.
My husband wants permission to use an egg donor outside of our marriage because of my race. What should I do?
Divorce.
We've been together for 5 years now and married for 2. I'm an international adoptee from South Asia, and we are both citizens of Northern Europe. My husband's white with blonde hair and blue eyes, and I have South Asian features. Our child was born 2 years ago. The twist: my husband told me on New Year's Eve that he doesn't feel a connection to our child at all. I asked him how and why, and he complained it was because of her appearance, that she has more dominant features from me, i.e. dark eyes and dark hair. He told me that he wants a family member that looks like him with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Insane.
I asked him if he was open to adoption because I am. And he said no, he wants to see his own features in the child. We went back and forth until he told me he just wants to use an egg donor to conceive a blonde hair, blue eye, and using his genes.
He is literally just saying, I am a eugenicist.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is so wild.
My first reaction was,
what the fuck?
I told him that's really insulting, and how the hell can he say that about his own child? We've been going back and forth in arguments, and he always brings this topic in an argument. He is very adamant that this child will be the answer to his negative feelings about our family. I'm at the point of considering filing for divorce.
Yeah.
It's going to go nowhere, so I'm curious to hear all of your perspectives.
File for divorce. He did realize she's South Asian, right? If he wanted a white picnic, then marry a white woman. Don't marry an Asian woman if you want a white child. I mean, I know that DNA works in different ways. Where some biracial couples sometimes
That's why you should
comes out looking like a different.
That's why you
whatever.
marry people you love,
But marry
so
the one
that
you
no
love.
matter how the child comes out, you'll love it.
But in this woman's defense, ma'am, divorce him. This isn't even a debate. Why'd you even call in? Chick, leave him. There's nothing to debate here. You don't need advice. You already know what to do. Short answer: divorce him. Case closed.
Yeah.
What? He doesn't feel a connection.
Right
to his-
now, now my problem
He doesn't
is
feel a
okay,
connection
fine,
to his came from his
right,
loins.
fine. He gets the blonde, blue-eyed white kid. Let's say, right?
Okay, girl.
All of a sudden now he's gonna love the first
other child,
kid.
That's what he said.
That doesn't solve nothing.
He's still gonna treat that poor child like dirt.
Correct.
So why is he like, oh, if I get another child, oh, my dreams will come true? No, it won't. You're still gonna treat that poor child like it's not yours. And sir, it's 100% yours. Ma'am, take your child and leave him immediately. Do not haste. Make haste. Do not wait. Don't delay. Get your divorce attorney and run.
I could not imagine someone coming to me and says, yeah, don't really feel a connection to this kid of ours. I was expecting something a little bit different. I know you're black and I'm white, but this is not really connected. So what I'm going to do is we need to go and get the egg of a white woman. I will impregnate that egg, and then you will turn around and raise my white child.
Right.
Make it make sense, somebody.
Because
make it make sense.
I decided to marry a person of color.
A person of color.
And I regret the outcome of that. That's what he's saying.
I feel bad for the Asian girl because she's an adopted. She was adopted, so she doesn't even have she doesn't know who her real parents are. So look, sir, she's already going through it. She met this man really thinking, wow, I found a companion. I found a man that loves me, and we're gonna build a life together. They're 3 years in, they get married. 2 years of marriage to get a child, and now all of a sudden you realize she's Asian.
He doesn't love her.
Like I said on the planning call, if they live in Europe, there are so many countries with tall, blonde, white women.
Tall, beautiful white women. There's Sweden, Dutchland, German, England, France,
Norway,
England. Claudia Schiffer-looking women. Go ahead, sir. If you want a white child, then marry a white woman.
We have
All right, see, maybe but the white woman didn't want to put up with him. Much more the black woman doesn't want to put up with him either.
I'm actually going to go with that. I'm going to go with that.
No other woman wants to put up with him?
I agree.
And this poor girl got tricked. She got bamboozled. But girl, there's hope for you yet. Divorce.
So just a couple of comments that we'll read.
Yes, let's hear what the people are saying.
So he married another race and was pissed the baby doesn't look like him. Go marry your cousin then. Sir, goodbye.
Maybe that person knew the couple.
Oh, stop.
The mother and son from Zimbabwe.
Oh, no.
This is a good one. He fetishized her and then resented her and their child. How scarring for her and their child. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
The flag is red and on fire. That is correct. We're done. So this is the end of the show, folks. We hope you enjoyed these 8 segments. My takeaway is I just want out of the group chat of the Copperzoid. I've had enough. I didn't ask for this, and that's what I'm taking away from the show. Well, before we go, Telly, talk to the people, them.
Well, y'all, that's it. Thank you so much for watching another interesting episode of Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We learned so much. We're like Sesame Street, but for adults. Thank you all so much for watching. We are once again the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. There's no Big Bird here. Sorry. But anyway, we want to thank you, Rick. You know what? We thank Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out our replays every Saturday. That's right, I said Sunday. Every Saturday, y'all, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's right, this episode, along with our award-winning... I want to tell you guys 5 years worth of award-winning content. Yes, girl, the award is there. Y'all don't know what you're missing. Tell your family, tell your friends. We tape it live every Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. And catch our clips on IG. Once again, on Instagram, our handle is at Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We are here on YouTube. We are on Instagram. And we also are on Facebook. That's right, to join our Facebook group page where the foolishness just keeps on going. Follow us right here. Subscribe to our channel. I'm going to get an aspirin or an Advil because I'm still stuck on the Zimbabwe woman being 40. That's the one thing, that whole pubic hair thing on that woman's head. Y'all, listen, keep fit. Have fun. We got Karsia. I'm Telly. We got Queen Sheba. Watch who braids your hair. Watch who does your hair. Because listen, till next time, y'all. Stay away from your mama. Keep fit. Have fun. Bye.